Y'all know the Atlanta Waterboys got one of the craziest reputations, man. And let's just say this lady got a taste of what it's like living in the A. I live in the A. I ain't get done like this. I ain't broken into my cars a couple times and stuff like that. But y'all know Atlanta, Miami, when it comes to the scamming and the hacks and the glitches, these kids, they got it, man. And I know they close around my age, but I be saying kids like I ain't young too, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into it right now and see what's going on, y'all.
If y'all are in Atlanta, do not give any money to the Waterboys. They just stole $1,100 from me, sent $1,100 from my cash app to theirs. I literally had $2 on there. They changed it and sent $1,100 to them. It was a lot of boys on a scooter, on them damn lime scooters, but that's okay. I got the police right here. I hope them. Y'all, somebody need to put them hoes under the jail. $1,100, bitch.
Hey, G, let me take out the glass. Now, let me put them back. Take them now. Let me just keep them on. I'm gonna just keep them on. I'm a little indecisive right there because the pause said everything we needed to know. I know I ain't the only one that felt that. The pause said everything we needed to know. $1,100. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not finna cash app yourself. Ma'am, just call the bank. That's all you gotta do is call the bank. And they'll dispute it probably, but $1,100 is crazy.
Didn't I just put on my post that I just got laid the off? Them hoes need to be put under the jail. I don't give a about none of that. I don't give a about none of that. That shit got me so heated. $1,100 motherfucking dollars. But that's okay, cause I got APD on your and they're looking for you. They're literally looking for you. You're dumb. Like, you're dumb as like, one thing about it is, if you know me, I'm always supporting the community. I've always given literally like a couple dollars to them. $1,100? You gonna send yourself, really? You gonna change the amount from $2 to $1,100?
Dang. How do your bank even let that slide? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I can't cash app even add that much to my account without Chase sitting there talking about some fraud instantly. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they had your phone for that long, some strength, I'm not gonna say you deserved it, baby, but at least you know. At least you know. Like, that is outrageous. At least you know now on what to do. But what bank you have that just lets you do something like that? And I understand, you know what I'm saying? She seemed pretty emotional right now because $1,100, like she just got laid off. So that's probably like, she probably just thinking far in advance. Like, I ain't finna get this back. But that's sad. And then 9 times out of 10, APD ain't finna do nothing about it. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you, baby. You might as well just start a GoFundMe since this going viral and get your bread back, because APD ain't finna do nothing. I promise you.
Really? Like, I'm asking them to put the cash app in, bro. It wasn't working. They're like, here, let me just do it. This for $1,100? All right. Don't worry.
Funny.
APD is definitely on your dumb. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I swear to God. Them and they are going under the jail. You claim you 19. You're done. You're done for. I hope them run you the over. You're done.
Oh my God.
You're done. Then when they sent it, the say rent. I'm not paying nobody rent. This is where the I'm at. Y'all know, literally, I was right over there. Finna get on the highway to go this way. Looped around, cause I'm like, wait, hold up. Trying to chase his then ran on the lime scooter.
All right, we gotta get.
Them hoes are dying today. They're getting put under the jail. I don't give a about none of that. What are you doing? Are you dumb?
Okay, ma'am, these some kids. All right, I'm gonna be honest. $1,100 is a lot to play with, especially if somebody ain't got it. But finna unalive somebody for $1,100, that's just outrageous, baby. I'm gonna keep it a bean stack 100. That's outrageous, baby girl. But look, they would have got ran off of their line bike. I would have went up on the side of the road. I'm talking about, and then backed up, and then moved forward, and then backed up, and then moved forward again, and then just backed up and just kept going. You feel me? But yeah. I ain't gonna lie. To want to unalive them over 1100 is crazy. Just make your scam report with your bank and do it like that, and they'll do what they need to do.
I really don't understand why shit like this be happening to me, especially because, like, I'm not a selfish person at all. I don't steal from nobody. I don't steal from corporations. I don't steal from Walmart. I don't steal, period. I'm a giver. If anybody knows me, I'm always giving to people. I'm always just helping out the community and stuff like that. So for this to happen to me, I know God is going to bless me because I didn't do nothing for this. I didn't do anything, like, karma-wise for this.
Okay.
And I hate to wish bad on people, especially black boys, because a lot of times they be needing our support at the most. But the fact that they just stole from me, a black woman, you don't ever know in a person's situation. If y'all follow me, if y'all seen the post that I just made, how I just got laid off from my job, like, people don't see that. And see, this how I know that, like, those boys really just need help. They need help, yo. But not mine. That. I don't wish bad on nobody, but you got to go. Like, you got to die from this. Like, you don't just get to be put in jail from this. I know worse things happen to other people, but for someone like me who don't do nothing to nobody, are going away. I don't give a.
Yeah, she heated. But think about this, love. Look, when you lose something, God go bless you 10 times more. You might end up getting you a new job. You know, hopefully you started you a GoFundMe and that was able to, you know, bring some type of income. With this going viral, that would have been the instant thing I would have done. Off rip. Would have put like 50K on there. You know what I'm saying? But you never know what's a blessing that could come out of this situation. You know, it's definitely not. 1100 is not worth losing your freedom. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not worth losing your freedom at all. But you willing to crash out over 1100 is crazy.
So I know I crashed out in the last 2 videos I made. So the police officer told me to make a video to spread awareness, but I was just so heated in the moment that I was just saying anything. I really do want to apologize, especially to the people who I offended about saying that, you know, they needed to be unalive. Like, y'all, I was just speaking in a heat of the moment. I don't wish death on anybody. If you know me, you know I'm a good person. I earn my money the honest way. I make an honest living. And times are just really hard right now. If you have been looking at my other posts about me going to the unemployment office and everything, getting laid off. So that, you know, like, I really crashed out. Like I said, I was not ever expecting any of this stuff to happen to me. I do want to apologize, and that's to all my viewers that are watching me on this freaking platform. I apologize, and I wouldn't say that again. I really didn't even think that jump would go viral the way it did.
I was going viral.
And I'm not apologizing because it went viral. It's just, I'm just now thinking about it like, dang, that is extreme. Like, they really just some kids, you know? And when it's sent, it say rent. So I'm saying here like rent, like, damn, needed to pay their rent. But I'm not gonna lie, I gotta pay mine too. Like,
right.
Either way, I came on here to apologize. So yeah.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. I feel sorry for you, right? But at the same time, I'm gonna say this respectfully. F them kids. It's so messed up personally how you can be reaching out for an act of kindness. Like, you know, she ain't have to do none of that. And I rode down that street plenty of times, and I promise you, I'll be like these. They'd be, come on, big bro. Come on, big bro. Come on, big bro. Just buy this. This the king size water bottle for $5. I'd be like, at times I have looked out for some of the homies. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like at over there off, they be like at Lennox. It has been times I'd have seen them come out from the side of Lennox by the mall, and I hand them about $5 just for a water bottle. You get what I'm saying? $10, $20 for, like, you know, each of them 5, it'd be a couple of them just to show some love. You know what I'm saying? But it do be times in certain situations you just got to keep straight. One time I was actually in this area called Decatur, this county. And one of the dudes stopped me. I put this on everything I love. I'm not lying to y'all. One of the dudes stopped me, right? I was keeping a straight face. He said, yo, big bro. Hey, I know you, bro. Hello, I know you, bro. I said, I don't know who you talk about. He said, you a YouTuber, bro. I know you. You got a shot, bro. I promise you he said that. I said, dang. I gotta show some. I try to keep a straight face. I was looking crazy too. I don't know how bro noticed me, but it was love, man. I ain't gonna say all of them be on that type of stuff, bro. You know, some of them actually be cool, and I hate that one of them probably ruined her entire reputation when it comes to showing love to the youth. You know, and I do feel that even if she sees any type of water boy, she's finna remember exactly who that guy is. 1,000%. She's not finna forget who dude is. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those situations that all of them is not like that. I do hate that she had to go through a situation like this. I don't think she made any update or nothing like that after the fact. Okay. She has.
Hey y'all, thank
Okay,
y'all for donating. I really appreciate it, especially the ones who really sat here and listened to my story when I was on live and everything, like answering questions. If y'all had any questions, I answered them. Thank y'all for helping me make the GoFundMe. Thank y'all for helping me do the moderators thing on TikTok. Like, I appreciate those moderators and stuff like that because I didn't even know I could do that. Still new to live, but I make videos on TikTok a lot. I just was new to the live part. So, I already met my goal on GoFundMe, which was the 1,100. I'm sure it's a little over the 1,100 right now. So, I'm not asking y'all to donate anymore. Like, I actually met my goal quicker than I thought. So, no, I don't need the donations anymore. Thank y'all so much for donating, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
I'll probably start living my normal life. Stop talking about this now. Anyway, bye.
So people asking me, like, am I from Atlanta? Have I ever been to Atlanta before? Or I must be new here or something like that. And no, I'm not new to Atlanta. I always donate to the Waterboys. So, but no, I'm not new to Atlanta. I was born DeKalb Medical. Like, and they asking me, I must not have family here. All my family here. Literally. To also clear it up, no, I was not carrying cash. I don't carry cash. Unless somebody gave me cash. Like, I don't carry cash. Checks hit direct deposit, or checks was hitting direct deposit. Yes, I really did get laid off from my job. Yes, I am from the suburbs. So I'm not new to Atlanta, but I don't live in Atlanta. I live in the suburbs, so I live on the outskirts of Atlanta.
Okay.
People be thinking I'm hustling y'all. Like, I'm not hustling y'all. This actually really happened, and if y'all want to know, I'm more than certain this is gonna be on the news. So.
Oh.
But yeah, I finished my hair because I can't go on national television looking crazy.
Oh, so she finna on the news.
Bye, y'all.
She finna be on the news. We gotta find that ASAP.
Rich Girl 777 don't mean I got a lot of money. Like, it's my last name. So.
Okay, her last name is Rich. Yeah, we need to see if she's on the news though. Hold on.
I got a Zoom meeting with Fox 5.
Ooh. Wow, we tuning into that.
I've been made a news television. Ow.
Okay, so she's finna be on the, we're doing this live. So she finna be on television. Go ahead and make that move. And see her on national television, because I would have known. Okay, so she's actually reaching past her goal.
Waterboys are accused of using Cash App to scam drivers out of a lot of money. This week alone, 2 trusting victims have come forward to say they were robbed of more than $1,000.
They say they only meant to send a few bucks to the teens who sell water at intersections throughout the city. Fox 5's Rob Durienzo is live in Midtown tonight. Rob, it's an important warning.
Yeah, that's right, guys. They say no good deed goes unpunished, and these victims tell me they were just trying to send a couple bucks to the Waterboys over Cash App, but when they handed their phones to them to put in their usernames, they got scammed.
If y'all are in Atlanta, do not give any money to the Waterboys.
It was a bottle of water that cost Tristan Richardson $1,100. She encountered Atlanta's infamous Waterboys off the downtown connector in Midtown earlier this week.
One of the boys came up to my window, and I let my window all the way down, and I was like, I don't have any cash.
The Waterboy told her he'd take Cash App, so she put in her $2 payment and tried to get his username.
And then he was like, he took the phone. He was like, no, let me just type it in. You're not typing in the right.
As soon as she got her phone back, she realized she messed up.
When he gave the phone back to me and I sent the payment, it was $1,100.
And it seems to be a growing trend. Police say on Monday, a man lost $1,000 at that same exact intersection, with the Waterboys using the same exact tactic. Last week, we told you about a woman who says she lost $800 on a QR code provided by a group of Waterboys off I-20 and Joseph E. Lowry.
If anybody knows me, I'm always giving to people. I'm always just helping out the community.
The emotional TikTok Richardson made right after it happened has gone viral.
I had so many comments on my video of people saying, that's the oldest trick in the book. I've never heard of that trick. Like, I live in the suburbs. I was raised in the suburbs.
She has received a lot of support through an online fundraiser, but she has this warning to others.
If you're in Atlanta and you come by, you pass by the Waterboys, I wouldn't even press my finger on the roll down window button. I wouldn't even press that. Like, don't even bother.
And Richardson has filed a police report with APD, who is currently investigating this. Meanwhile, she says she's opened a dispute with Cash App, but she says this could take weeks, maybe even months to resolve. That's the latest from here live in Midtown. Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
Well, it sounds like they realize it now, but it's probably best not to give your phone to anyone you don't know. Rob, it's important to know that.
Smart advice.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Rob.